Vino Snap, Pitsi Vincent Matlou, who is a renowned African sports photographer known for his ability to capture the authenticity and emotion of sports, which earned him the nickname the Eye of God. Vino is part of the launch of the Castle Lagos Heritage of Craft mini documentary celebrating the craft of creating lasting memories and timeless beer since 1985. Springboks, Proteas and Bafana Bafana players were all captured on the film with a camera from 1895. Let's now welcome Vino to the conversation. The Eye of God, a very warm welcome to Africa at Play. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Let me first greet the viewers of Channel Africa. So it's a great pleasure to be here. I appreciate the invite.
Thank you so much for joining us. You are always out and about on events. Where are you at the moment and what's the event all about?
At the moment, I'm at the Hollywood Bet Super League where I'm covering JVW versus Durban Ladies. It's women football and it's looking great. They are warming up at the moment. Let me just switch the camera. As it stands, they are warming up. The game will be kicking off at South African time, 3 o'clock.
And talking about the Hollywood Bet Super League, a lot of people never pay attention to that league, and this is where we get to witness talent from women in football in South Africa. And these women, they also get opportunities to elevate their level of the game by, getting tickets to the Banyana squad and also getting an opportunity to play abroad. Although the Hollywood Bet Super League, it's still a semi-professional league. But talk to us about the images that you go for in an encounter like this. What do you target? What sort of angle are we talking about? And what creates a good photo?
For me, as the Eye of God, the sole intention of being here and collaborating with the Hollywood Bet is to tell a story about women's football, because this league is the sole foundation that contributes to Banyana and the success of it. And having the teams like Mamelodi Sundowns that are doing very well continentally in Africa, it all comes to the glory that is happening here at the Hollywood Bet. And coming into a match day situation, it all takes preparation. It all takes coming here, knowing very well who to focus on. Today, I'm happy to see Gabriel Salgado, who was injured at the previous was it the WAFCON? Yeah, the previous WAFCON. So today I'm seeing him. She's here helping out there and there, but it's a good sign because Banyana will be in camp very soon. So things are looking great. The league is paving good things for the national.
If you have just joined us, a very warm welcome to Africa at Play. We are talking to a sports photographer, Vino Snap, Pitsi Vincent Matlou, who is nicknamed the Eye of God. Vincent, let's also talk about your love for sports photography. What do you love so much about it?
It all begins with being a former player myself and injuries hindering my career in football. Sports photography gave me a second life into the sports field. So I'm here doing what I love behind the camera, but actually enjoying what I'm seeing in front of me, because I'm also known very well for sporting talent. So even at these games, my sole intention is to get beautiful photos while also identifying good players.
And talking about beautiful photos, I guess your life starts with the warm-up session, but also the vibe around the stadium in terms of attendance, the ambience, and all of that. How many images in a day like this would you come out with at the end of the day, although you're still going to choose the best out of those you would have taken and still going through the editing process and all of that? But more or less, how many images are we talking about?
For me, I photograph every little touch, every movement. So at the end of the game, I end up having close to 17,000 photos, of which I guess around 300 of them will be the selected ones. But I keep the archives for later purposes, because you'll never know. One of the players might be called up, and along those lines, when you edited, you did not even recognize the player. So with the archives that are saved, I still use those 17,000 files to get something out of them.
Interesting indeed. And let's also talk about different events. Except for the Hollywood Bet Super League, what are some of the events that you were able to cover on the African continent?
So far, the previous week, yesterday, I was covering a CAF Confederation game between Kaizer Chiefs and a team from Luanda. And previous weekend, I was covering the CAF Champions League game between Orlando Pirates and Lioli from Lesotho. And then again, our domestic league, the Betway Premiership. So it's all about football. It's all about sports. I do netball in the townships. I do cricket in the townships. So my life in sports is about all the sporting codes.
What role do you play when a team is attacking and it looks like they'll score a goal and eventually they do so?
My sense is the motivation when the players see me as Vino and my colleagues is that they would love to score so that they can get those crisp photos from their celebrations. Some of them would do some lovely tricks so that they can get those beautiful photos. So somehow we are encouraging these players to give us their best show because we're here technically for them to expose them. So when they see us, they are somehow motivated to do their best.
And let's also talk about, the art that comes with the work that you do. Take us through that process. What does it entail?
It's something that started a long time ago. It's a heritage of craft. I also came into this field finding legends like Lefty Shivambu. So I'm also still a student of the game. So it entails learning and learning. I'm just taking each game as it comes. I'll never be the master now because I'm still a student. I'm still learning the game, but I'm taking each game as it comes.
If you have just joined us, we are talking to a sports photographer, that is Vino Snap, Pitsi Vincent Matlou, also nicknamed the Eye of God. We take a short break. When we come back, the conversation continues with Vino Snap.
Ahoy, matey! Captain!